Look at all of the great sprinters, and you'll notice that what makes them great has a lot to do with how they start. Good starting technique is imperative if they are going to win. Bowling is in many ways similar to sprinting. You've only got 3 to 6 steps from start to finish, so being able to start right is very important. This week we're going to push on the subject of our push away, next on The Art of Bowling. Hi, I'm Coach Arthur, and thank you for watching the Art of Bowling channel, where we discuss tips, tricks, and techniques to improve your bowling game. So when analyzing our push-off, we're looking at 2 main things. First, when we move our ball forward, which would be the first step in a 4-step approach, we want that first step to be a short step, getting the ball into the swing early. Second, we want to look at the direction of our push away and whether or not it's helping or hurting our swing plane. As we initiate our swing, our ball is moving in a downward motion over our lead foot. This gets the ball into the swing nice and early, setting ourselves up for good timing. I like to judge someone's timing using a method invented by super coach Mark Baker. Looking to see if our swing arm is parallel to the floor the moment our slide foot hits flat on the floor, indicating our timing is spot on. This allows us to deliver the ball in a more consistent manner, and consistency is accuracy, leading us to higher scores. The other issue we mentioned when looking at our push-off is the direction of our push-off at the start. The key to a great and straight swing plane is to make sure that the ball is lined up under our head at the bottom of our swing. That means getting the hip out of the way of our swing. A lot of the time I see it the other way around. Instead of moving our hip out of the ball's way, we tend to move the ball around our hip by pushing away from our body, causing our swing to become crooked and possibly wrap around our back, and causes a tendency to miss right because our arm swing is lined up in that direction. I try to correct this by having the bowler push off toward the middle of their body. This does 2 things. 1, it helps the bowler correct their tendency to push the ball away from their body, and 2, it makes them aware that the ball's path is now headed towards their hip, so they must get their hip out of the way. By utilizing a crossover step with your push-off, you'll more easily be able to get your hip out of the ball's path. If you haven't done this before, it will feel very awkward as you're doing the opposite of what you're used to. That's okay, just keep at it, and eventually you'll get more comfortable throwing the ball straighter and greater, and it will become second nature. So that wraps up our take on the importance of the push away. If you want to finish like a champion, you'll have to start like one from the beginning. Hit that like button if you learned something today, and please leave a comment below if you do. As always, we appreciate your love and support, and if you haven't already, check out some of our AOB merch at the merch store. Send us pics of you wearing it and we'll send you a shout out. Thanks for watching, and see you on the lanes.